everyone, my name is Parul. Welcome to my channel Parul English Lab. Today in this video, I will tell you how we can use the word well as an interjection. So please watch the video till the end, and before going ahead, please like and subscribe to my channel Parul English Lab, and don't forget to press the bell icon for future notifications. Now let's start our today's video. The word well is quite amazing. We all know that we use it as an adverb, and when we say I'm well, it also tells about our physical health. But when we use it as an interjection, then it changes the game completely. Then it acts as a conversational tool that signals what the other person is about to say about his feelings, his emotions, etc. First of all, let's understand what is an interjection. Interjection is a word or a short phrase that is used to express a sudden reaction, feeling, or emotion. Like if I make a mistake and I say, oops, it's my fault. Or when I'm surprised, I say, wow, it's amazing. So here, wow, oops, these are interjections. Interjections are used in spoken English and informal writing to put emphasis. Now let's see how we can use the word well as an interjection. If you want to deliver disappointing news, or you don't agree with someone, or you want to correct someone, then using this word well as an interjection can be a great option. It acts like a shock absorber for the conversation. For example, it's been years when John and I met. Do you have some news about him? Well, he passed away 2 years back. So in this sentence, I have used the word well as an interjection to deliver a bad news. Now let's look at another example. I think Canberra is the capital of Spain. Well, actually, Madrid is the capital of Spain. So here in this sentence, I have used well as an interjection to correct the other person. Now let's see how we can use it to buy time. When someone asks you a question and you don't have a ready answer with you, then the word well gives you the time to process, and at the same time, it tells the other person that I have heard you. What are you going to wear tonight? Well, I haven't really thought about it yet. So this way, it gives you time to think. Next, we use well as an interjection to show surprise, disbelief, or resignation. For example, well, I could have never expected you here. So here in this sentence, well shows a disbelief that I couldn't have expected you here. Let's look at one more example. Well, I tried my level best, but there's nothing I can do now. So in this sentence, well is showing a resignation that this is what it is, this is the situation, and now I can't change it. Whatever best I could do, I have already done that, and now I can't do much about the situation. It is going to be like this only. So this shows the resignation in this sentence. We also use well as an interjection when we want to wrap up a conversation or shift to some other topic. For example, well, it's getting really dark. Let's leave now. So here in this sentence, we are wrapping up a conversation. Second example. Well, now the presentation is over. Should we get back to work? Here we have used well as an interjection to shift to a new topic. Last, we can use well as an interjection to resume a conversation. For example, some conversation is going on and suddenly someone interrupts and we forget that conversation, and then we use well as an interjection to get back to that conversation, to resume that conversation. For example, well, getting back to what we were discussing, I think this is the best idea to increase our sales. So this way we can use well as an interjection to resume a conversation. So I hope you all have understood how we can use this word as an interjection and what is an interjection. I have told you all the possible situations wherein you can use well as an interjection. Keep one thing in mind while using well in writing, that whenever well is used as an interjection at the beginning of a sentence, then it is almost always be followed by a comma. The way I have written all these sentences, I hope you have seen that. So this way you will write well and there should be a comma and then the rest of the sentence. So while writing it, please keep this thing in mind. So that's all for today. I hope you have understood all of this. Keep practicing. You can share some of your examples with me. Please like and subscribe to my channel, Parul English Lab. And don't forget to press the bell icon for future notifications. Thank you. Take care. Have a great day.